Well, back to our top story tonight. We now know the name of the shooter who killed 2 people Friday on the South Haven Pier. His name is Austin Ingalls. He was released from a juvenile detention center in 2019 and remained on court supervision until this July, just 31 days before he opened fire on the pier.
Our Michael Martin is live in Pawpaw this evening, where prosecutor spoke this afternoon. And Michael, both say they believe that this could have been prevented if maybe he was tried as an adult.
Janice, Doug, that's exactly what prosecutors and law enforcement who were gathered on the steps behind me are saying, that when Ingalls was charged back in 2018, they could clearly see what a serious threat he was to the public, saying they pushed at the time for the judge to try Ingalls as an adult, but he ended up being tried as a juvenile and sent to a detention center. And when he got out not too long ago, there were very few supervisions still hanging over his head.
Unfortunately, what took place Friday was not a shock to a lot of us. It's a sad situation.
Law enforcement from throughout Van Buren County stood alongside prosecutor Susan Zuderveen Monday afternoon on the steps of the courthouse in Pawpaw to jointly say that the shooting that transpired on South Haven's South Pier Friday afternoon could have and should have been prevented.
Law enforcement and the prosecutor's office did everything we could.
Investigators say Friday afternoon, 19-year-old Aiden Ingalls fatally shot a man and critically injured his wife. We're told he was recently released from court supervision for planning to stage a violent attack on Pawpaw High School back in March 2018.
He was released on November 4th, 2019, to a non-secure relative placement. Against the prosecutor and law enforcement advice, the judge released him completely from probation on July 20 of 2021, just 31 days prior to this tragedy.
He first caught the attention of Deputy TREVER TATE, school liaison officer for Pawpaw High School at the time, in early 2018, after a teacher found a diary where Ingalls allegedly scrawled out a hit list, along with plans to bomb and shoot up the school.
The journal described in great detail how the suspect intended on carrying out mass killings at the high school. It also included a hit list and details of how he mutilated and killed animals.
This is video from 2018 of Deputy Tate reading from the diary in court.
I don't know when I'm going to do this. It might be sooner or later. Only fate and I control it. If I do this, a hell of a lot of people will die.
So in his journal, he spoke specifically about on the 4th of July during the fireworks that he would take firearms and explosives and kill as many people as he could.
The prosecutor's office in 2018 pushed for Ingalls to be tried as an adult, but the judge overseeing his case, Jeffrey Dufon, decided he would face the charges as a juvenile.
It's outstanding how much evidence is involved in these two cases. And Judge Dufon made the wrong decision in this case. There's no denying that.
Because he was designated a juvenile, he could only remain on court supervision until he was 19, despite the severity of what he planned to do in 2018.
He had a backpack with a sawed-off shotgun and explosives ready to use first thing Monday morning as students were entering the school.
The prosecutor saying Monday she's angry and determined to avoid something like this from happening again.
It's really just going to, I think, empower all of us to just really fight the fight to make sure that we do everything in our power to make everyone aware of this threat so that we can prevent any future instances happening.
Yeah, and there's still limited information that we know about his arrest back in 2018, seeing as it was a juvenile case. Much of that information remains sealed with the courts. As we heard, though, from the prosecutors, law enforcement, they put a lot of this blame on decisions made by the judge overseeing the case. While we heard from them, we have yet to hear from that judge. We'll have more information as it develops. But for now, live in Pawpaw, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.